What's up, Jefusion fans? This is Philip back again with another toy review, but this time we're going to take a look at CHRONICLE Kamen Rider Ryuki. So yeah, I'm doing another toy review right after doing the one for Kamen Rider Cross Saber or Crimson Saber, if you want to call him that. But anyways, yes, I've decided to also get Kamen Rider Ryuki Chronicle because, to be completely honest, Yuki is one of my favorite riders, and you know what? I thought I'd get the opportunity because at the recording of this video, it's August 9th, is exactly when this is released. So yes, I got it today, and to be, funny story because I went to the store this morning and they didn't have this yet, so I decided to come back later in the afternoon. It was around 5:30, and when I got there, this one was remaining alongside Kamen Rider Scissors, but I found Ryuki. He's the one that I wanted for this review. I got him immediately. So as you can see, the box is already opened, and this is how he looks like. So this is Kamen Rider Ryuki's Chronicle. Now, size-wise, for comparison, so this is the figure that I've recently reviewed. So this is Kamen Rider Crimson Saber or Cross Saber. So there you go. Basically a very similar size. This one is really bulky, but yeah. Now, what's interesting is that Chronicles have quite the different articulation. Now, it also has quite a different look and feel. So let's take a look first. So the head moves up and down. Now the neck here is quite loose, or maybe that's just model. So so the neck joint is actually also a separate part. So I'm not gonna take it off, but because of the low collar, it can turn around without any problem. So again, it does look up and down, but because I don't know, maybe this is just my model, but the head's quite loose, so looking up and down can be quite, a challenge, especially if you want to keep it looking up, looking down for poses. Now, for the torso, what's interesting is that it has a joint right inside here, so it allows for movement like this. It doesn't really move forward slightly, but when you move it back, it does a lot. So with that, it can twist left and right, but I think the belt buckle is in the way, so that's why it's like that. Now let's take a look at the arms. So it can go at least 90 degrees, but with the shoulder armor, yeah, it's gonna stop there. So like the Sodos right now, so they have a hole that is elongated, so you can actually move it forward. You can move the shoulders forward. So the armor, the shoulder armor is actually sandwiched between two pieces, so the shoulder joint can be removed, the arm as well. So you take them off together and you put the shoulder armor in between and lock it in place. So you don't have to worry about the shoulder armor, which one goes left, which one goes right, because they are the same mold. You can just interchange them if you do, if you want. So of course, because you have the upper arm movement, so you can turn the arms around like so. And of course, the elbows can, well, of course, move 90 degrees, a little over 90 degrees actually. So you have the hands. Now here, if you look at the left hand, focus, sorry about that, you can see that there is a special molding that will So you can see the special molding right here. I know it's not focusing. Suka. So anyway, so that's actually the handle of the drag visor. But even so, like the left hand can be turned around like so. I can turn the hand around like that, no problem. So for the left hand, you can see here, right? So again, the drag visor. So what's interesting is that you can actually set it into position. So this is the normal position. If you look closely, you can see the face of the drag visor. But what you do is you remove the top, you remove the cover like so, and you position it in front. So now it looks like it's sliding open. So there you go. I set it in place, so just so it looks like it's ready for a vent to be inserted. And speaking of vent cards, so you have here hand. So it's not really showing very well on camera, but you do have here a dedicated hand with a card. So I will show the rest later. So I put here the final vent. So let's say you want to put this in, you know, like I took off the arm. So you want to act like he's going to put it into the vent. You can do that as well. So of course the hands can be removed. So I have another hand here. So this one is the holding hand for the sword vent. And what's interesting about the sword vent hand is that this is made of a softer plastic, while the rest of the body is made out of harder plastic. So for the legs, so the splits are like this. So that's your maximum range. Of course, you can move forward now with the angle, so it's going to push maybe a little bit to the side. You can go a little bit to the back. So the knees actually bent like so, like over 90 degrees. There's a special groove in there that allows the calves to hit like so. So the legs, so the feet, so you can see the crease right there. So you can turn it around in place, rotate it. So the feet can also position like this. So for a more dynamic pose. And that's about it. Very simple, but you know, also sophisticated at the same time. Although I do have some minor issues with like stability, or how should I say this? Like the tightness or looseness. Most of the joints here, especially in the upper body, like the arms and the head especially, a bit too loose for my taste. Now, one thing that I also would like to say about this is because this is simple, you have less stickers. So for me, this is actually quite literally a breath of fresh air. Like compared to this one that I did recently, this Crimson Saber, my god, like almost 360 degrees, like you have stickers all over the place. And that's, you know, a hard task. So again, not a lot of stickers, but actually speaking of stickers, I didn't use everything. So if you look here, so this is the sticker sheet that I with stickers that I didn't use. Now there's a second sticker sheet, and that one I used completely because you have the stickers for the sword vent. So the blade is made out, so both sides of the blade actually cover the entirety of it. So even if you look at the front, the edge and the false edge of the sword vent, you can actually see that it's covered in sticker. So also the pommel right here is covered in sticker, and so we have an action base, by the way, and you can see here, interestingly, they still use the name Masked Rider Ryuki. Focus. It's not focusing like that. So yeah, it's still using the Masked Rider moniker. So, you know, just like most of the, I think all of the writers pre-decade might use the Masked Rider title with them. So again, let's look at the sticker sheet for the stickers that we don't use. So there are actually two cards here. So one is the sword vent, and the one that I actually used is the final vent. Now, you may also see here that the cards, front and back, have different shapes. So, actually, there are also other... you have at least two. So, you have two hands that are card holding. So, both are right hands, by the way. So basically the purpose of these cards is that they are reversible. So let's say in this hand I put the final vent like this. So it's when Ryuki holds it like this, so the front is facing like this, and of course you also have the back. You have the sticker for the back, but you also have a reverse side. So Ryuki is holding it like so. Ryuki can hold it like this, so the symbol is actually facing him, and this is the back side. So you can see here. So hopefully, yeah, okay. So this is the should be like for the so I used it for the front, and so this is the sticker for the back. So you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stickers, like 4 sets, because again you can reverse. So it's your choice, and actually with this kind of, with only 2 hands with cards, so it's not so you're going to end up not using all of the cards actually, so or the stickers. I stand corrected. So you also have stickers for the hands here. So I'm only using stickers for the hands that I'm going to use for the photo shoot, and these stickers are actually for the legs. So right here at the back, right here. So also on the same, also on the other side, and the belt. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, not a lot of stickers, and not a lot of like very delicate places that you're going to use the stickers. Like again, no awkward angles, no awkward positions, and I dropped the cover of the drag visor, so let me just put it back like so. There you go. I'm going to right now remove the right hand and replace it with the sword vent hand. So it's got a kind of a ball joint, so like you can actually move it around. So this is the right hand with the sword. So again, pop it in, because this holding hand is made of a softer material, so it goes in easily. Now, speaking of the grip for this hand, now I would suggest that you position the sword lower, because that's where the grip is strong. So here, it's quite wobbly. So again, if you're using the sword vent, grip it lower. So that's how it looks like. Okay. So again, so the peg for the stand goes here right into the butt. So when you put it into the action base, it doesn't actually stand on the ground, but I probably used it for, you know, let's say for example you want to recreate the Dragon Rider kick, that's okay. But again, using it like this, yeah, kind of awkward because it's not touching the base. Compared to like more typical Sodo figures where the slot or the hole for the action base is actually right here on the waist. So again, I'm going to bring out the Crimson Saber for comparison. So yeah, it's dark, but yeah, so that's where, so like right on the waist and not on the butt. So yeah. So anyways, so right. So that's it for Kamen Rider Ryuki. So Solo Chronicle Kamen Rider Ryuki. I'm going to put a link down in the description so you can see this one in a few poses. So I'm also going to show a mini gallery where I use this for some poses. And what do I think? So for me, this is actually a 4 out of 5. So why am I saying this? So proportion, articulation is okay. I just don't like some loose areas right here. What I do like is, again, less stickers. So the head, no stickers in there, by the way. Again, only some parts. So the drag visor, so this head right here. So the eyes, so-called eyes of the drag visor, the sword, and the belt area, like the back of the legs, and the hands, and the other accessories. So the card holding hand. So only those areas need stickers. But yeah, other than that, everything else is nice. So one other issue that I have here is that the accessories are just this, right? Now, if this set included both shields for the guard vent, which I hope can also be attached to the shoulders if they can do that, and also the strike vent. So if they included the strike vent, probably it's going to be another hand in and of itself. But again, well, the accessories that this has, like just as is, they're okay. So again, if this one had the guard vents and the strike vent, probably would have been much better. So yeah, overall still highly recommended figure, especially if you're a fan of Kamen Rider Ryuki like me. And of course you can also get Kamen Rider Knight, Zolda, and Kamen Rider Scissors. So right now they're the ones available in this lineup. So maybe you want to recreate a miniaturized rider battle, so you can do that as well. So anyways, again, link in the description if you want to see the mini gallery for this one. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please do leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from Jefusion. This is Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. TATAKAE! 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 Bye!